Your cup, living life with F&D. We won't give up. Spill your coffee, hey, that's okay. We'll laugh it off and seize the day. Sip happens, but we're alright. With Sarah's mug, we'll win the fight. Science stories.
Hello, everyone. I put the wrong one on. Oops, wrong one.
Living life with F&D.
I don't know. Never mind. It's starting to be one of those nights. Anyways, welcome, everybody. How are you doing this evening? Oh, hopefully I invited some people to come on here tonight. So I got a confirmation from Anna, the Spanish version of F&D. Anna, whenever you get on here, and you can come on anytime, whenever you're ready. I can't find your YouTube. I was going to share that real brief, but anyways. Oh my goodness. I am tired. And my eye is bugging me. I don't know if it's the lights, because it wasn't bugging me a little bit ago. But anyways, so let's see who comes checking in here. Hopefully you guys come checking in here. We'll kind of go from there. Anybody want to come and see me? Oh, I think we're gonna do some art tonight. We'll let Anna talk a little bit whenever she gets here. I'm hoping J Mac with Parkinson's comes on. I didn't get any response from him. And then I did invite a new person that I've befriended, and they deal with F&D as well. They also have ME and post-exertional malaise. But they're on the other side of the world and different time zone, and they're quite busy with a good friend of theirs, helping them achieve medical, help with their disease. So he's quite busy right now, which is understandable. No worries if you can't come. Be with us tonight, shoot shit. No worries at all. I've kind of trying something new where I just give you a permanent link if you can join. If not, no worries. You can come in and just kind of lurk. and then you don't really have to talk or anything. Anywho, I didn't even put any makeup on tonight. Come on, people, where are you? It is not showing anybody who's watching. Oh, 8 o'clock. Time to get going. Let's go. Oh. Anyways, what can I do now? I want to say happy birthday to, and I need to make music for happy birthdays, to my friend on the East Coast. It's her birthday today. Yay! Happy birthday. Sending my love. I haven't talked to you in forever. And I'm sure we could catch up. So check your DMs, my friend. You know, I sent you a little happy birthday. So, oh, anywho. I've been watching some interesting stuff on YouTube. Molly Burke just had posted a video about this girl who went blind. She drank alcohol that was, poisoned and lost her eyesight. I just started getting into found another effing dear warrior out there that I don't know. They're feeding into education, and a lot of it's different for every effing deer, but they're kind of posting about the cure for F&D, and I honestly think this is lifelong. You can go in remission. So that I found that kind of interesting to watch later. Where are you, Anna? You can come and hang out. I hope I'm live. I think I need to log into Streamlabs. Whoops.
Sarah joined.
Sorry. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, that hurt. Well, I guess I will log into that later. That's a problem because I want to have another camera while I'm like crocheting, and I don't know. Pooper. I'm messing up tonight. Sensory overload. Maybe I need to warn you guys. I'm on a sensory overload. causing everybody to tweak. What are you? I'm hoping that the link worked. Yeah, it's still permanent link. I know my email's in after the 20 minutes, but you can come in, join. Oh my goodness. I am tired. What am I gonna do tonight? I think I'm gonna work on Mr. Goat Boy tonight. I'll show you. I got more yarn. You're gonna figure it out, to my friend anyways. Because I couldn't shut up. So, yeah. And I'm learning how to curve, because I came up with a kind of an idea. So I'm curving it. And then I had like probably a third of the second part of it done, and I wanted to make it curve more, but then I got stuck and kind of had to start all over. So if you are interested in these, I'm trying to learn how to knit, because crocheting seems to be hard on my fingers, and my fingers kind of hurt after 3 days of this. So I think knitting would be a lot easier mobility wise, not as, because that you can manipulate the crocheting, or the knitting needles. So anywho, so if you're interested in those, and I might start a little 20-minute video, or do an hour and speed up the process for an hour or something like that. I don't know. It is really, really hard on my fingers, though. So, anywho. Let me double check my email. See if anybody emailed me. Double check. Oh, and then I added another gal from TikTok. So hopefully she comes on. She wants to change some stuff. So hopefully she comes on. And if it's just me tonight. Everybody's busy in the 3D world. No worries. Or if F&D's got you or any chronic issues, no worries. Oh my goodness. If that's the case, maybe I'll put a break, the right music, and then we'll paint. And then if you hop in here, you hop in here. If not, no worries. Oh, I need to get you on here, Anna. You and me together on here. Oh, I see somebody chatting. Hey there, Anna. You have the link, unless you're like busy. Oh, you're fine. No rush. No rush at all. Hey, can you post on here your link? Because for whatever reason, I can't find you in my thousands of subscriptions. I'll have to show everybody my subscription. It's ridiculous. Everybody will say that I have a issue. Oh, somebody didn't unsubscribed. Imagine that. Do. Get back here. Go back here. Unless I'm really, really, really blind. You would think that it was like common ones that I watch. But for whatever reason, I cannot find you. Because I think they bump you up. I don't know. I'll find you. That is so strange. It is crazy how much I watch. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I give up on that. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, since I'm really quiet tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and put the correct intermission music, and then maybe you guys will start wandering in. And then that'll give me a hot minute to let little Missy Anna hop in. Feel free to lurk, subscribe. It looks like YouTube is, unsubscribing people again. So subscribe, toggle that notifications so you get all, because sometimes I do reschedule my, all that due to my health. And then smash that like button and do all the YouTubey things. Oh, here we go. Let me do an intermission real quick and then we'll kind of go from there.
Long, but we made it here. Fridays glow, the weekend's near. Slow and steady, like the tide. Art wide of the surf, where I can write in worlds where healing comes. Creating worlds where healing comes through. So let the colors dance, let the laughter spin. The canvas has no limits, that's where I begin. Let the colors dance, let the laughter spin. The canvas has no limits, that's where I begin. Visiting me once again. Don't forget you are not alone, my friend. Let's start the weekend right, shit. Don't forget to share this with a friend. See you later, my friends.
Here we go. Hello.
I think she should.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Not.
Which room?
Where? Here. Okay.
Hey.
My son is helping. How you doing, Sarah?
Oh, I'm
I hear
tired.
an echo.
As always.
As always, me too.
Yep.
What you making, girl?
This is Valhalla Awaits. He's another YouTuber. And during the springtime, he was streaming for like 12 hours baby goats. He has a farm, and he also does artwork too. He streams with another lady, and they just kind of paint, and so I'm doing that. So it's gonna look like goats painting Valhalla. He'll be like, great.
Yeah. I called you.
You did?
Yeah, they went to voicemail.
Yeah. Typical. I have it on silent. Sorry. I didn't realize
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you before I came.
Yeah.
I come here.
Oh. Oh. What else is new?
I've been just extremely tired too.
Yeah.
Like dragging myself out of the bed.
Yeah. You don't have to if you're.
Oh no, I have to feed the cats and do stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about every day.
Yeah, I know.
It's too much. I think it's the season for the FND.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What happened to the other guest?
J-Mac has Parkinson's. He's on his own schedule. Everybody has their own schedule in the 3D world. And then I don't think Daniel, he's busy helping his buddy Rich, who has ME and or chronic fatigue syndrome and a bunch of other illnesses that he's dealing with. He's trying to get to Germany, I think, and get the medical care that he needs because he's pretty much on death's door. So he's got like leakage and there's all sorts of issues. So I was hoping that they would come on here and do a little tidbit to promote their GoFundMe. So I will post that later. Try to get him the care, because it's not just America that, you know, healthcare kind of sucks. It's everywhere. So
I know. Do you think it'd be better if we all have good healthcare? We'll be good.
yeah. So, and then Daniel has FND as well with chronic fatigue syndrome, which I think runs with this.
Yeah.
Everything.
I think that's what I have right now. It's extremely fatigue.
Yeah.
It's awful.
So, and then J Mac has Parkinson's. This is kind of late for everybody, so.
Yeah. It's 8 over there, right?
Yeah. And then I think J Mac is on Central Time, I think, and then the UK, Daniel's on UK time, so I have no idea what time it is over there. So, different time zones, different things going on, so.
I have a question. What happened with your friend, lady?
Squid?
No, your guest at the last time.
You were the last time, I think.
No. That's like it. What happened?
Easy Lady, Oracle.
Oracle.
Yeah. She's busy doing her thing, so she wants to join. She can join too.
She should come over to talk to us.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, and people will like that to see it.
Yeah, I know. She's a fun lady.
So lady Oracle, if you hearing, come and visit.
Yeah. So anywho, are you
do
doing
your thing.
anything fun?
Huh?
Are you doing anything fun lately?
Well, I was just working on this.
Ooh.
Let me see.
I
This one
like
doesn't have the
that.
snow. So this is the car. No, it's not a. It's a foam
Yeah.
from the Dollar Tree.
Nice.
I bought
Aw,
the houses, the gingerbread people,
Aw.
and the little trees at Hobby Lobby, and the big ones from the Dollar Tree.
So
And
cute.
I'm making a village.
Those are so cute.
Yeah. Because you know they're so expensive in the store.
Oh yeah.
And this one has snow.
Nice. Aww. Too cute.
I'm gonna put it on my tree. It's gonna be hugging the tree like a circle.
Yeah. Nice.
Like that.
Too cute.
Thank you.
And the cats? Are you worried
They're
about
around
the
the-
cats?
Come here, Bishop. There he comes. Bishop.
I'm talking about the cats playing with that.
Oh,
Destroying.
they will be interested the first time, but
Okay.
then they let go.
Okay.
They're like, okay, I can't play with this. But yeah.
Hello, kitty.
Bishop, say hi.
Hello.
Bishop.
It would have been funny if that cat just like, hi.
Ash. Bishop is very shy. He doesn't really like to take his picture or be recorded.
Yeah.
You know, he's very shy. He knows it too.
Yeah.
Bishop, wanna say hi?
Hi, kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh, I forgot. He can hear you. Bishop. He has this most beautiful blue eyes. Him and Ash, they have beautiful blue eyes. Bishop, you want to come here? But yeah, that's what I was working on.
Yeah.
And it makes me so tired.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to take a break. But I'll be your companion here. You do your thing and
Yep.
just
I'll
stop
probably
me
just
and
turn
I'll
on
talk
some
back.
music and you can talk if you have anything interesting about F&D or helpful.
I just made a video. I think it was Wednesday. And I was struggling that day. I couldn't post on Monday. And I said I gotta make this video because I just you have to keep information with your followers.
Yeah.
And I said I have to tell them this. So I make a video talking about under the umbrella of FD.
Mm-hmm.
There is another system. Let me get it. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. I was talking about the umbrella of FD is also fibromyalgia or myalgia
Yeah.
and functional dyspepsia.
Okay.
And another one, functional dysphonia.
Okay.
Not dystonia, but dysphonia.
Okay.
And
And
then also uh, non-cardiac
non-cardiac
chest
chest
pain.
pain. Okay.
Those are the new things I find out.
Cool.
You know. And
And
I noticed.
another thing to like watch out for. It's like all these names and
Symptoms that come along.
it's like, okay, what else do you want to tack on
What
here?
else is
I
I know if it was a
big
big
bank
that
that we can just add money
on
on
the
the
symptoms
symptoms income,
we'd
and
be
then we
rich
should
now.
all be billionaires on, every day. Okay, I have a new symptom. Please, I don't know
by the way.
what direction I'm going.
Yeah, and I was just talking about my Botox.
That
That you have to check with your doctor because it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Some people might be allergic to the injection.
See, the last time they did Botox was they injected it in my throat because I had like a spasmodic dysphonia in my throat. And nothing like light in front of you and hey, we're gonna inject you. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
Enough of this. And then the first time I did it, he put it in, but I could feel all the stuff go down in my throat. And for a while, I was having, like GERD or whatever, acid reflux for a while. But at the same time, I had flipped over a bike to my best friend's bike and smacked, on that blacktop so hard that I literally blacked out. And so that caused, a lot of, that caused a lot of these symptoms too. But, yep.
It's just awful.
Yeah. And then I think in 2023, falling, tripping over the sidewalk, the same impact, motion, I think re-triggered all this. I don't know.
I think so.
I was watching this video and he's like, how you can get out of these FND flares. I'll share the link later. I say that and then I never do it. But I think this person, he shared it about 12 days ago, I think. And I think he's still in that there's a cure for FND and yada, 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 yada. And conversion disorder got into, the outdated conversion disorder stuff. And it's all psychological. I'm like, dude, I don't think this is all, you might have, these triggers. I think it's more or less the medical system gets you trapped into thinking, you need medication and yada, yada, yada. But then there's no cure for FND.
No.
It's a vicious cycle trap. I feel like I'm on that rap reel, and I'm like, and I was hoping that Daniel would come on here, maybe later down the line, and he has a video that he was talking to a lady about. It seemed like this psychological trap too. So, so hopefully I can get him on here, and then that lady can talk about her, you know, Emmy and CFS as well. So,
Yeah, definitely FNU. FND is not like what he was saying about what do you say, mental health issues?
yeah,
Yeah, like my son.
yeah,
He was healthy, he had a job, and he just did a marathon.
yeah,
And then he got the flu. And that's when he got fever,
yeah,
and he had a seizure, and he went to the hospital. He was out, and then he got another seizure.
yeah,
And that's when he was longer in the hospital. And when he got out, he couldn't walk, he couldn't talk. I mean, it was, I didn't know he was in that bad situation until he posted a video on his rehab. And I was like, what's going on? Do they know what's going on? It's part of the brain that from the seizure, because they were thinking there were, what is it called? What do you call the brain seizures? Epileptics.
neuro,
Yeah, so they find out that he was not that.
yeah,
And then they said, yeah, you have ADHD.
okay,
So it's not the same, it's different.
yeah. It could be a vaccine. It can be long COVID. It can be, you know, a fall. It could be, you know, recent, you know, PTSD trauma. You know, I don't think it's these, because your brain rehabs after a while, you know, and it repairs, and because your brain's amazing, it can get past it, but therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy did not work. I don't think that works. I think that gets you on this vicious cycle. We're not supposed to keep going in the past, you know, trauma and rehashing that trauma.
Yeah.
Well, hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Aw, it's so cute.
Say hi, Bishop.
He's like, hello. I know I'm on the camera. He's like, yeah.
Can you see his eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
He's like, I'm done. Oh.
he came here. Yeah, but what was you saying her?
Yeah, so I don't know. I got distracted by a cat tail.
That happened to me a lot. What was I doing? Sorry, that's his fault.
Oh, it's fine. Too funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's still here. He's not moving.
my roommate's cat does not like me at all.
Oh.
She curses at me.
Oh my god.
She will literally curse at me like, oh shit, she's still here. Or she'll come in the bedroom and like, she'll like look in my bedroom door and she'll be like, oh shit, bye. She's here.
Buy her a snack so she can like you more.
She's a one cat, one person, one cat only. So, but she's funny. She entertains
That's
me.
very, very fun.
Yeah. So, anywho. Okey-dokey. Well, I'm gonna put on some music. Feel free to chit chat, whatever you want to do.
I'll be online, and if somebody comes to talk, I can talk to them.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Doo-doo-doo. What am I doing? I don't know. Share.
I'm gonna make my phone.
You're fine.
I could fucking wake up! I trusted you, but you broke me once again. You don't fucking care, you damn quacks. I'm human, I am just frustrated. They are normal, but you don't know me. Failing to acknowledge my past history. Listen to me, disconnected by Wi-Fi right here. Just slapping me with fancy labels, changing my identity again. Instead of what I'm trying. My stories are no reason that it's true. Dr. Mother Nature knows that you're up the band-aid. Step into my head, to smell like me. Talk like a you treat me like a lotto, only to learn this should have never happened. Now I'm trapped in this cycle. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone see me? Did I fucking wake up? I am still here, right? Right. Paralyzed, pushing, I'm scared. Now my body's morphing. Pain is fire. Disconnected, feel trapped. You're blindsided by the black and white. You say this is all in my head now. All is good now, but I feel so disconnected. You damn quacks. How can I fix this? How can this be attention seeking? You say my normal is strange. You don't know me. Quacks. You obviously have been blind inside my
Sarah, look.
Yeah.
He's so fat.
So fat. He's gonna scratch you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking exhausted. Dragonflies flying and whispering. Trust. Hold on, it's just a season. You'll transform, your fire ain't gone, got more to give. But fuck that! I gotta rise somehow. My spirit got lost in overtime. Joining us in my suit of battle. History now. Sorry, I'm so complicating my loves. Can't speak, can't sing, now my voice disappears. I can only write the mess inside my mind. Much harder to juggle. Hoping someday you'll read between the lines. You can't hear me, though I'm screaming here. I'm trying my best, but I'm tangled in tears. Round and round, my thoughts collide. I'm sorry my loss to burden you with this heavy ride. Fire burning in my brain is normal, my dear. Write too little, then I write too much for y'all. Told me a good girl, listen, my dear. Follow hear me, those screaming here. I'm trying my best, but I'm tangled in fear. Round and round, my thoughts collide. I'm sorry, my love's to burden you with this heavy ride. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still trying. I'm sorry I have become this way salty. I was fresh out of hospital rodeo, locked up and broken for 3 months. I can barely stand, can't walk too far, pain season exhausted. Taking days, just one day at a time. All I wanna do
He's asleep.
detoxing from all the trauma, have medical CPTSD. Just trying to breathe, just trying to be normal. Just figuring this new FND out, figure out my new life without anyone. Taking days, just one day at a time. All I wanna do is sleep. I instantly felt some pre-sketch vibes. Can barely breathe like I'm in some TV reality shit show. Shit like a cat water with a minimalistic lifestyle twist. But I was too tired to really appreciate that I had a place in my ends to lay my head. But damn it, just wanna figure out my new life without anyone. Taking days, just one day at a time, but I just wanna sleep. Damn it! We chit-chatted about some rules. I saw her sweet side, but it didn't last long. Same sad old story. She pulled this before, blamed it on others or their problems. Left good folks in the mud, trying to recover for once. Little did I know her kindness was blooming like some narcissistic sociopath. Finally sick and feeling relief for once. But no, that's not allowed. It's nothing psycho show. But she turned my healing home to a rodeo. Sorry, can't lift the broom, can't follow commands, barking back in this room. While my body's still healing, I was hanging on tight, here to spin into new hospital rodeos. I'm just trying to heal, figure my new life with FND. She's messing with the wrong doll. Your psycho bullshit stops at 3, but she's right. I'm out like a game of Russian roulette. Scribbling post-it notes over keys that crash your wires. My guess can't let us sit around. Now we're tapping, recording, and gossiping, and having a blast while I'm snoozing in season, pretending you psycho bitch. It's a rodeo with the cats on the leash, dressed up like poor China dolls, trying to con me with Lifetime movies with your cats. But that's where your psycho shit stops, messing with the wrong doll face. I ain't your bitch, your psycho bullshit stops at 3. I need this BS, I just wanna sleep psycho. I'm too tired to start anything new. She bring with OCD, said it broke rules, said it ruined, messed up plans in your strange head. Moving my boxes, just claiming my space. I am too tired for this BS, I just wanna sleep psycho. I am too tired to start anything new. She called 911 to my door 3 times. Ambulance sirens collapsing on the floor like the fish under the water. Tried to run me out. You started a civil war. I am too tired for this BS. I just wanna sleep psycho. I am too tired to start anything new. And we are not here for that game. But your drama won't last, so I'm just trying to find my
Yay!
your BS abuse stop here.
Yeah.
Hang on just a second. Let me. Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. Yay! J-Mac! Welcome!
I'm sitting here watching.
Yeah.
Watching White Lotus.
Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna do this one. There we go.
So, Dodgers fan, who are you?
Who am I?
He's got the LA Dodgers hat on.
Oh, hello, hi. You can call me Anna.
Anna?
Yep. Yay.
Hola, Anna.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Bien. Poquito borracho. Poquito.
Poquitos.
Solo vino.
Oh, good. Vino bueno.
Sí.
I wish I can drink. Can't drink.
So why is there an echo?
I know, it's an echo.
There's an echo.
Everybody has a microphone.
I don't know.
My son said that you need a mic, Sarah.
Me? I need a mic? I don't have a mic. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
How about now?
I hear you great.
Nice.
Can you hear me?
Yes, let me turn your volume up a little bit. Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yes, I think it was the head when everybody's talking on the speaker. I think it echoes back.
I think it's Sarah's. She doesn't have a mic, and that's why it's echoing. Because we can hear each other talk.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you made it,
¿Cómo se llama?
Anna.
Ana. Oh, me acuerdo.
Okay.
Yo hablo poquito español.
Qué bueno. I'm glad.
Yo aprendo con mis amigos de trabajo.
You know, it's good to be bilingual or more. You know, it's always handy.
Well, you know, let me check. The weird thing is I learned Spanish at my job, and now I can't work anymore.
I know. So you have FND or you have what another
Parkinson's.
Oh, Parkinson's. Okay.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. I've had it for 13 years.
Oh my God.
Is that
Sorry.
I was able to work por 2 años. Entonces, no más.
No bueno. But I'm glad
No
you
bueno, muy malo.
muy malo, sí. Sarah.
I'm
Sarah,
sorry,
you
Sarah.
understand?
I'm sorry, Sarah. Do you not understand anything we're saying?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Good. See, no more echo. Yay.
Yay.
There we go. Yes, I just wanted to drop in real quick. Like I said, my wife is putting my 13-year-old son. She's kind of calming him down before bed, and I had a few minutes here. I thought I'd drop in. Sarah, you're very nice to reach out to me.
Yes, right.
Sarah, have you watched any of my YouTube videos?
Oh yeah. I've watched you. I've watched you wiggle.
I'm gonna
¡Qué
put you on my
bonita!
list. What's his name, Sarah? I'm sorry.
Jeremías.
What?
Me llamo J-Mac.
J-Mac?
Yep.
Okay.
J-Mac McDonald.
Mi nombre todo es Jeremías McDonald. Jeremy.
Okay. So you go by just J-Mac then, or J?
I mean, my friends call me J-Mac, and when I'm on YouTube, that's kind of my handle. I actually got it at work. They made up the nickname for me because Jeremy McDonald, J-Mac. So I'm very proud to be known as J-Mac, but you can call me Jeremy, you can call me asshole, you can call me pendejo, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
You're funny. I'm glad you are very sense of humor. That you have a good sense of humor.
Uh, yo soy uh, chistoso.
Sí, muy chistoso. Qué bueno. Sí, bueno.
Estoy siempre bromeando.
Bromeando, sí.
I'm always joking.
Yeah. That is great. See, you can practice your Spanish. Oh, but you have your friends at work, so that's good.
Well, I don't see them anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, see, I forget things. Oh God. Well, whenever we were Sarah, we can have a little chat because there is probably Spanish people out there. They find this funny.
Well, when I started working I worked at a grocery warehouse, and they brought the Los Latinos,
Hmm.
and my fellow Teamsters did not like it because they took jobs. But
Oh,
I said, me gusta porque yo estoy aprendiendo español siempre.
see.
I've always wanted to learn Spanish.
Yeah. And you know what, J Mac? Spanish, a lot of people think, oh, well, Spanish, like, it's not a good language to learn. But little that some people know, our Spanish is not this language in Mexico. It was a dialect. We have a different language. The Europeans, when they came, that's why we learned the Spanish from Spain. But we took it. We took off the th, and we just talk normal.
Castellano.
Yeah, the Castellano, that's from Spain. Yes, and
Well, I had friends that were from Guatemala, and they were muy loco.
okay, I
They
don't
they
know.
would they would they would fight with their machetes,
Wow.
and it was hilarious. I loved mi amigos de Guatemala.
See, okay. I don't have friends from Guatemala, but I bet they're more wild when they party, I guess.
Well, this one guy's name was Franklin, and he had knife scars on his arm, and he said, "Sí, sí, sí, machete, machete." I was like, "Está loco."
Wow, he got into a fight.
Yeah, apparently, when I asked my amigos de Mexico, they said the Guatemalans like to fight with their machetes at the el fuego at the fire
Oh,
at
I didn't
night
know.
in la noche.
Uh-huh. Yeah. See, like I said, they're more wild then.
Well, yeah, but mi gusto todo. I love them
See,
all.
yeah. I guess once you're hanging out with them and partying, it's like, okay, one universal language, laughter. So,
Well, they told me because they would ask me come over and teach me Spanish or
mhm,
teach me English,
yeah.
and I would come over and I would like do the verbs and do the graphs, and they would be like mucho exactamente, very 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 exact. And so that what I had Parkinson's at the time, but I didn't know it. So I would go over to their house and teach them English, and they would teach me Spanish.
Mhm.
Buen tiempo, good time.
Yeah. I used to teach Spanish too. That was before my mother died. I used to teach from first, no, since kindergarten to fourth grade.
Okay,
And then my mother died, and I got into depression really bad, and I just couldn't do it no more. I couldn't teach no more. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, thank you. But that's the thing, at least she got to see that I was teaching Spanish because she was a teacher, and nobody was picking up that career. So she's like, why none of my kids want to be a teacher? So when I told her I was teaching Spanish, she's like, oh yes, finally one is becoming a teacher. So,
Hey, bueno, that's good. So,
yeah.
Sarah, tell me a little bit about you.
Yeah, Sarah.
I have F&D and a bunch of other comorbidity symptoms.
You know what? I've always thought the name, the word comorbidity could be a great heavy metal band.
I didn't hear you.
On stage now, comorbidity, heavy metal band. Hear me now?
There we go.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Comorbidity sounds like an awesome heavy metal band name.
Yeah, I know.
I used to play music. I used to sing Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne and all AC/DC and bands. And weird thing was when I first started getting Parkinson's, my hand started to cramp up, and I thought it was like because of my job, because of my physical job, but it turned out to be Parkinson's. And also, I was a singer, and I started having vocal trouble. I would have trouble hitting the notes, and I thought it was just because I was overdoing it. But then I went to the doctor, and they said I had inflammation in my vocal cords, and it ended up being Parkinson's related. It was all these weird little symptoms. I'm sure you guys can relate. Like in and of themselves don't mean anything. But when you put them all together, and it's like a jigsaw puzzle. And it took about 2 years for them to finally diagnose me. And I was a new father. I probably had Parkinson's before my son was born, and I knew something was wrong when my son was born. And 8 months later, you've got Parkinson's. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding. Yep.
So I originally started my YouTube channel as just like for my friends and family because people were afraid to ask me questions about stuff. And I found that more people than just my friends and family started watching, and here I am like 5 years later. And it's very therapeutic for me. I mean, you were the one that looked me up, Sarah, and I looked at your page, and looked at some of your live streams. You're like, I think I could get along with this chick.
Yeah, good. I'm a pain in the butt, though.
Oh, you don't know me. My wife can tell you stories about me.
Yeah.
Explain pain in the butt.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, oh, there's a bald guy, with Parkinson's, need to chat with you. And so I was glad that you responded.
I'm pretty accessible.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama pain? Wale?
Pain
Yeah.
means dolor.
Dolor en
Dolor.
el culo.
Oh.
I know you know what that means, Sarah.
Yep.
But you say it like this, Jay. You say dolor en el that.
Culo. What's the polite word for butt in Spanish? I only know bad words.
Cola.
Cola.
Cola like Coca-Cola.
Okay, that sounds much better than
Yeah.
the other word.
Oh, I've been called an ass.
There's certain words in any language that you hear me like, that's a bad word.
Mm-hmm. It depends how you say it to somebody. Like if you're really angry and meaning it, that's really bad. But if you're joking around, like we're joking around, it's not, it's not vulgar. It's just we know we're joking. So
Here's a funny story. I went over to my Guatemalan buddy's house,
mm-hmm.
and there's a word in Guatemala. I won't say it because I'm afraid that maybe I'll offend you. But it's the Guatemalan slang for gay, and I said it not realizing that it was horribly obscene because we were teasing each other. Do a estás joto, which is not quite as bad as this word.
Yeah.
And the lady goes, oh, la señora. I'm like, oh, mi siento. Yeah.
Yeah,
and so I learned really quickly that there's certain words that don't mean certain things. The Mexicans don't really, that word don't mean the same thing to them. So I quickly learned, be very careful what words you use with what group.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though we speak Spanish, they have different meanings. Things they have different meanings.
Yeah,
But
like
I mean, it's kind of like in England, Britannica.
uh-huh.
There's certain words that you can get away with saying in England that you can't say here, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
right.
and the culture is that I love culture and I love language. So it's like I love finding out the reasons behind certain words.
Mm-hmm.
And like, okay, well, the word in England for cigarette is means gay here.
Okay.
What was that again?
The word for gay is FAGGOT.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In
Yeah.
England, in England that means cigarette.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm a language guy, so I'm always kind of curious as to why
Yeah.
certain words become. And I guess with my YouTube channel, I've met so many different people throughout the different countries, and I'm like, I really, really am careful with what I say. Of course, somos amigos. We're all friends here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but it's like you. I don't want to offend anybody, so that's why I really try to be really kind of uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
G-rated for the most part on my YouTube channel. In real life,
Yeah.
you meet me, I speak like a sailor. I used to work with Teamsters, so I'm a pretty rough and tumble guy. But I'm like, you can't reach people if you talk like a sailor. You got to communicate in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but we have F and D, so we have the excuse to curse.
Oh my God! Like I went and saw my neurologist, my movement disorder specialist, and she said, do you mind if I use AI to transcribe our meeting?
Oh.
And I'm not a fan of AI, and I won't repeat what I said, but I looked at the computer and I said, "Thank you." And my wife said, "What is wrong with you?" And so my neurologist, this little Indian lady, she's like, "Oh, this is very bad." And so when I just went in and saw her this week, I said, I'm going. Last week I said I'm going to be on my best behavior, no bad words, and I held my end of the bargain.
Good.
But I'm telling you, when you're sick, you want to swear more, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. The
Especially
frustration.
when I want to tick. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah. It's like, I think it's because we had a student in high school that had Tourette syndrome.
Oh wow.
And so I think about him, and I'm just like, nobody's going to care this 2 second,
Well,
tick.
that's an affliction that I got to tell you is very underrated in how much it disables people. I followed this lady online. I think her name is B. She's from Australia. I can't think of it. Like, and she says how she can't keep relationships because people don't understand. Like when she can't go out in public because she'll blurt things out, and it's like I think I'd rather have Parkinson's than Tourette's because this poor lady.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people don't understand Parkinson's, much less Tourette's.
Oh.
And I think part of the reason I do this my channel is to educate people. Like when you see somebody out in public and they're shaking, they're not drunk.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
they're suffering, and it's like I went to the vet this morning with my wife because our dog had some issues, and I was shaking and I was stiff, and I just tried to smile. My face doesn't work. I'm on my medication now. When I'm off my medication, my face gets stiff, and people can't read my emotions. And it's like I feel like part of my calling is to educate people on how the multifaceted, and I'm sure you guys can relate with your issues, how multifaceted these afflictions are.
Yeah.
And they change from moment to moment.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I remember when I was first diagnosed, people would say, "Are you on drugs? Did you just smoke a giant doobie before you came in here?" I'm like, "Hell, I wish I smoked." No, this is me on my natural state. And I felt was always defending myself and had to like
Yeah.
explain
Right.
my symptoms. Can you
It's
guys relate to
annoying.
that?
Yeah. I relate so much right there with our
Yeah.
FND. Like I was crossing the street last week. I went to the store with my husband too, and he walked ahead of me, so I'm left behind walking with my cane. I'm supposed to use a walker, but I'm trying not to use a walker as much. So I was walking with the cane, and of course I'm slow, and I see this
Yes.
car coming closer and closer and closer. I'm still walking, so I have to turn and look at the person. I want to see who's gonna hit me,
Yeah.
So, and then she was pissed off because I'm taking my time crossing, and I got so upset. I almost cried, and I was telling my husband, his name is James. I said, James, so do I have to what did I say? Do I have to apologize for having FND? Like I'm not
Yes.
making this up. Like,
I
sorry.
almost I was crossing the road one time and somebody honked and instantly triggered an episode. I'm like, I better make it, the rest of the way, before I start, dropping like a
Yeah.
fish on the.
Oh my god.
There's this woman that I follow, and I've actually met and talked to her. Her name is Kathleen. Her name is Heather Kennedy. She's been active in the Parkinson's community a long time, and she said basically the same thing. She was crossing the street, and she was going slow, and some car honked at her and flipped her off. And she's like, I can't move any faster.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember at my job when I was working before I was diagnosed, people would like accuse me of being lazy. Why are you taking so long to do things? Why does your face look weird? I'm like, I don't know. You have no idea what other people are going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's taught me compassion in a big way.
That's awful. That's awful. Yeah, that's why, I'm glad you're doing that, J Mac, and Sarah. And the reason too, I opened my YouTube channel too, because I said people need to know what really we are going through. Because, if doctors don't understand that, they don't believe us, right, Sarah? They don't
Right.
believe us. So who is going to believe us? We have to keep talking about it.
Can you send me a link to your YouTube channel?
Sure.
Yeah.
You want my email address?
Yeah.
Yeah.
JAYMAC JMac
Uh-huh.
podcaster@gmail.com.
Okay.
I would love to know more about your story.
Yes. Thank you so much.
I think unity is power.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
And even though we suffer from different ailments, I've got a friend with MS, and she struggles with very similar symptoms to me. I think the more that we unite, the more that we talk and explain this to people, because honestly, before I got diagnosed, I thought Michael J. Fox was the only person I knew with Parkinson's, or Muhammad Ali, shaky and wiggly, and I was like, but the weird thing was I didn't realize the medication is what makes people wiggly. The shaking is the unmedicated side. The medicated side is the wiggly shit, like the Michael J. Fox. But people think they see you tweaking out in public. They think you are on drugs. It's like, no, my drugs are wearing off. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So what makes people more shaky is a medication?
What the shaking, like I'm kind of faking the shake right there. Fake the shake. But the wiggly stuff is
you're more likely going through like a protracted withdrawal symptoms.
Hang on, guys.
Oh, he's fine.
Take you in. Tu esposa?
Yeah, and James, say hi, James. Come say hi.
Hola, James.
He just got out of work, and he went to McDonald's.
Él es muy guapo. He's very handsome.
James, J Mac, he says that you're very handsome. He's joking, but he's
Solo bromeando. Only joking.
Say hi. He's hungry. Go eat then. Go eat. He just got out of work, so he's hungry.
Yeah.
Tiene hambre, right?
Tiene hambre. Mucha hambre. He gets.
So yeah, I mean, it's nice to meet you, ladies, because like I said, I mean, we all are afflicted with different things, but they're all kind of related.
Yeah.
In a certain way, and Sarah, thanks for reaching out to me, because it's like I do a lot of work online. I've been doing this for 5 years. Like it's always nice to meet people from different communities. I basically my most of my subscribers are Parkinson's or Parkinson's people with their relatives that have Parkinson's. Um, but like I said, MS, what you guys deal with, it's all part and parcel of neurological problems
Yeah.
that are so mysterious. I mean, like sometimes it takes years to diagnose these things because they think you want drugs, or they think you're drunk, or they think you're like faking. I had people say, like they sent me to pain management. I don't need drugs. I don't need pain medicine. I need something else. But there's a stereotype, and I'm glad that you guys are working to combat that.
Yeah. I'm big advocate. See, there we go. I start tweaking. Can't talk.
Well, you're doing a great job, Sarah.
Thank you.
Yes, I know. I'm proud of you, Sarah.
Thank you. It takes a lot of work. I need my people to help me, too.
Well, people don't realize how much work it is for us to do things like this.
Yeah.
Like the normal person just turns on the camera and goes, "I have to time my medication. I've got to have the energy. I've got to have my." Sometimes people with Parkinson's can have vocal issues. I've been fortunate that I can still speak rather clearly and I can actually sing. I'm a musician, but it's like every case. I'm sure. By the by the way, explain to me exactly what your condition is. I know a little bit about it.
Functional neurological disorder is the big terminology. We call it FND. That's the acronym.
FND.
Yeah, and it comes with pain, post-exertional malaise, um, tics, Tourette symptoms, Parkinsonisms. Um,
Is it related to fibromyalgia at all?
she just talked about a little bit of new research that she's found that fibromyalgia is kind of linked to it, which makes sense. And it's so funny that doctors will just like set the seed, or therapists or whoever in the medical field, they'll kind of set these seeds, but they won't, like, okay, we think you have, Parkinson's or FND or whatever. Um, I just, I just wish we didn't have to do all this work. you know,
Oh, I mean, as far as educating people,
yeah,
it's exhausting. I mean, like I said, I mean, like because FND is new to me, but I mean, like I said, it's like it's like part of the same thing like MS and Tourette's, and it's like honestly, I think what you're dealing with, Sarah, might be actually more difficult than what I deal with, honestly.
Yeah,
now
well, I
it's
don't know.
interesting that also another family member, and I know I've emailed you about this family member, has Parkinson's, and they
Yes,
got diagnosed right after, like 6 months after I got diagnosed properly with FND. Um, Now, F&D also is linked to an outdated terminology through the psychology, which is called conversion disorder. And what that is if you go through a trauma, like let's say you get trapped in a tsunami and that causes you that PTS
yes,
trauma so
yes,
severe that it converts that into what is now called F&D, the physical aspect. So, um, There's a lot
I'm very
to it.
familiar. I'm very familiar with post traumatic stress disorder because uh, I don't think I have it too bad, but I went through some stuff when I was younger that really affects me to this day. And some of the, I had triggers, weird triggers that other people don't have, and I'm thankful for the most part. It hasn't taken too much of a like control my life, but it's the unseen. There we go. It's the unseen thing. I'm on a rocking chair, so that's why it's moving.
You're fine.
The brain is like it's like an unseen thing, and so people like if you have a cast or like a brace, people get it. But if you don't have that, people are like, what's wrong with this person? You feel like you're always trying to explain to people, and it's frustrating.
Yeah. Like for me, like I don't need a walker, 24/7.
Yeah,
And there might be a day in the future where I need like a wheelchair, you know, and I might use it for an hour a day or, just to do what I need to do you know, and
same
a
thing with
lot,
Parkinson's.
yeah,
Parkinson's, it comes and goes. I mean, it's like when I'm off my medicine, I don't need a walker. When I'm on my medicine, it makes it impossible to walk, which is kind of counterintuitive. And from what I understand, this is actually more. It's kind of more rare in the Parkinson's community. Have more trouble walking. But the more people I talk to, it's like these medications don't really work that well. I don't know what medications you guys are on, but it's like it's hit or miss. I mean,
yeah.
you can see me 1 minute, I'll be completely on, talking, laughing, joking, moving normal. 10 minutes later, totally different story.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, actually had people say, me and you could be good friends if it wasn't for your illness. I'm like, well, that makes me feel kind of like shit.
That's
Messed up.
malarkey. Yeah, that's
But the weird thing is, I mean, I've kind of gotten used to it because I mean, I don't even understand how this disease works. I mean, just like FND, I'm sure there's like you don't even always get what's going on. So like to explain it to another person, like I said, that's what my Parkinson's channel is about. I mean, I found like 160 episodes. This disease is so complicated. I'm sure FND is like it takes a long time to get it all out and explain to people exactly what our struggles are.
and then, I've had, other people maybe if you work, in intervals of, and increase your, you know, strength or your energy, and I'm like, no, that doesn't work in this.
Nope.
I have to factor in, the mental capacity and physical capacity. And, that 15-minute, interval of, running on the treadmill will cost me post exertional malaise,
Yes, yes, yes.
where it could, factor in, an hour, or it could last me 3-4 days, where I'm
Let me
just
ask you this:
wiped.
how does stress affect you?
Affects me a great deal.
Yep, I've recently had I have two dogs and they got in a fight the other day, and I'm still feeling the effects of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so I see that we actually have the same, like if you under stress, it does affect you. I didn't know
Yes.
that about Parkinson's.
Oh my
So,
God, I'll start shaking like a leaf if I'm really stressed.
okay, see, it's a new thing that is important to know. I didn't know this. Also, I didn't know about the medication that can do that to you.
Yeah, when you see Michael J. Fox wiggling around, that is not Parkinson's. That is the side effects of his medication.
That's
Yeah,
medication. Yeah.
It's called dyskinesia.
Yep.
dyskinesia. Okay. Yeah, but with the FND2, we also suffer from seizures. They're not brain seizures, but they're uh, uh,
Non-epileptic
yeah,
seizures.
non-epileptic seizures. They're
That's
functional
terrible.
seizures, but they
Terrible.
act, yeah, they act as having a real seizure, like a brain seizure. So you have the pain, you can't communicate. It's exactly the same thing. So it's
How,
not.
how often do they happen?
I haven't had anything since March. Knock on
Oh,
wood.
that's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
So
I've had
it's
like
completely it's completely
little,
random then.
Yes. Yes.
I've had like these little like, is it gonna start? Because I usually can feel it like in my face. Like
Mm.
I call it the Elvis twitch. Um,
Love that name.
yeah. So
Thank you,
Yeah.
baby. Thank you very much.
facial twitch.
Sideways.
Yep. And I have like other uh, twitches or signs that I'm gonna have an episode. Auras is the best way to describe it. And but I other times I've had no signs and can drop in a hat. So that's why I use the walker to break my fall.
Mhm.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's this is all new to me. Seems like really severe stuff. I think more people should know about it.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm working on that to educate I want to educate the EMTs on different protocol because functional neurological disorder seizures are a little bit different and they require different protocol. Um, and we're not faking it. We're not,
Mhm.
you know, we are experiencing a rare form of PTSD, and we can't, usually talk in these episodes, and we're aware, um, and we're also scared of what the paramedic or doctor is going to do
Mhm.
because it also leads into this misconception, and then that leads into gaslighting,
Mhm.
abuse, neglect, and
Hmm.
malpractice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And um, so I'm doing what I can. I don't have a lot of energy much these days
Mhm.
because, I have to, like I said, keep account of, the capacity and mental and physical capacity. And then I also deal with dissociation too, with it,
Wow.
which takes a lot of energy, you know, out of me. So, um, and
Well, thanks for all you ladies do, and I gotta run here because my wife wants to finish watching the rest of White Lotus on HBO.
sure.
Tell her thank you for her patience.
Yeah,
But
thank
but
you.
we will have to do this again. Thank you so much, Sarah, for sending me the link. And
Yeah,
yeah,
you should have an episode with your wife.
Yes. Thank you, J Mac. Have a great night.
sorry for the shaky
Bye.
camera.
Bye. Bye to you,
Bye.
lady.
Adios.
Adios,
Yeah,
adios. That was very nice. That was very nice.
awesome.
Yeah, that's awful how some people just went to his face and told him, "Oh, we could be good friends if you were not, sick." Like the
Yeah.
nerve.
Then it
That's
it
awful.
happens, unfortunately.
He's still a human. He's still
Yeah,
talking and socializing. How is that different? It's terrible.
yeah, I know. There's
Mm,
a lot going on in this world that's
yeah.
unfair and not right and all that. But at least he's got new two friends to support him and, can give him love and,
Yeah.
so.
That's
So you
good. That's
lose
really
one
good.
friend and you gain two.
You
So
get
look
too
at it that
many.
way.
Too
Yeah.
many. Yeah, let them go.
And whoever else wants to support on this channel.
Yeah, yeah. When I was doing my video on Wednesday, I mentioned I show your page and I said, come and visit Sarah, pay her a visit. So I'm hoping, some neighbors come over and visit you
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. Feel free to share that permanent link.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think I'll, if we have any issues later down the line, that will change. But everybody that supports this channel will get an update on that. But I think, and if I'm looking like I'm bored or out of my mind, just feel free to pop in.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my God. I'm thinking so bad.
uh,
I guess because we were talking about, some ticks and just brain memories, and it just makes me react more like
Yeah.
more ticking.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that because I can't stop shaking my head. Once it starts, it just keeps going. It
Yeah.
makes me have neck pain and back pain.
Last night I was trying to eat and my jaw wanted to just
In locked.
lock, and I thought I was gonna break my jaw because it wasn't it was like I was chewing food, but then it went out of sync, out of an alignment. So if my chiropractor is watching this channel, I will be making a phone call.
Yeah.
It still hurts, and it
Yeah.
probably needs adjusted because TMJ issues too.
That
But
happens to me.
that's another little itty bitty,
Put it
sign
in the
that,
piggy bank.
yeah, another
Yeah,
one.
no, that happens to me too, but I notices that it happens more at night. And
Yeah.
I'll be sleeping and I wake up because the pressure and the pain, because it's like I'm doing this so hard. And I wake up and I have to try to open my mouth slowly because it hurts even to open it. It's
Yeah.
terrible. Yeah, I noticed that for me too. Ugh,
Yeah.
awful.
Hey, Yvonne, welcome. Sorry, we were chit-chatting. We weren't ignoring you.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Yvonne. Sorry, I just noticed you too.
My goodness. Vulnerable to suit up. Yeah. I honestly feel like suit up and sleep apnea are very similar. So you might research into sleep apnea, and I wouldn't do I would really invest in the jaw. You can get your jaw worked on. That's pretty much the only way to prevent, sleep apnea. So, I can talk a little bit more when at a later time on that. Oh, yay! Welcome to the club. Your doctor is talking about conversion disorder. So, okie dokie. Yeah. However, your tongue is still gonna collapse in the back of your tongue, or your throat. So you're basically, we can talk a little bit more. Maybe I need to do a whole episode on that and explain that a little bit better. But but it'll get you, prevent it a little bit. But if you want to take that extra step, I would, talk to pranodontists and get, gear for that. So, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not I'm just a good old semi-retired medical massage technician. So what do I know? 20 years. I probably know too much. And that's why it irritates other medical professionals. Jealousy. Looks like she's on the... I'm gonna turn your video off.
Sorry, I was
Oh.
mute.
Oh,
No, sorry.
I was like, oh, she must be on the phone.
No, I forgot because they were making noise with the paper bag. But I was saying, when I got diagnosed with FND, I'm pretty sure you too. They didn't tell me what was FND. I have to research it.
Yeah, they told me conversion disorder first,
And then later,
later, then they were like, "Oh, this is the correct term." So, yeah.
But I mean, it's very important. Like, I'm glad that J Mac came over and he told us a little bit of, definitely we are under the same conditions that we get too, like even with MS.
Yeah, MS, Parkinsonisms, you name it, Tourette's, tics.
Yeah. I was gonna talk to this girl too. She has MS, and I think, her name is Sarah too. I was gonna talk to her about. We were gonna do a video, but then she just. I don't know if she's okay. Sorry. I will.
It's okay. Take a nice deep breath in.
I know.
Yeah, it's okay.
I will probably go see her at her house and see if she's okay.
Yeah.
Because she's not picking up the phone, so I don't know. So hopefully,
hopefully,
she's okay. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Like I said, I've been so tired, and when you're definitely tired, your body shuts down.
Yeah, I'm like, my shoulders like, we're gonna start twitching now.
Yeah.
Elbows twitching.
Oh my God, that's awful. Why? I know, especially when you want to relax too, like
the thing with everybody the past couple weeks, you want to see my shoulder?
Oh.
Show some shoulder.
Show us that twitch.
Yeah.
No, awful.
It's like spasming.
I hate those spasms. I hate them. But after a while, you kind of become numb to them and just let them do their thing.
Yeah.
But there is some that they're very painful. Like, it's too much.
Luckily, I haven't had to take my muscle relaxers for a while, so I only do that if my pain level is, above a certain number. And I actually go by the McGill pain scale versus the normal 0 to 10. And it's funny when you go to a doctor or a therapist and you say, I go by the McGill, and this is what my pain level is. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
It's just like F&D. It's funny. It's funny when you have to educate them on this whole condition.
Yeah.
The funny thing is also that you guys have to realize that we're more rare than Parkinson's and MS. Like, we're only a third, a half.
That's what they
in
don't know. That's what they don't know it.
Yeah.
You know, it's terrible. But talking about medication, you know, I was just checking on I have a bag full of medication, and I was looking for, because you get constipated too, you know, with FND. So I was thinking for sure I have some medication for that, and I'm looking and I couldn't find it. But then I found this medication, and I said, what is this? I didn't even recognize the name. They give it to me for something, but I don't know what. So I Google what was that.
Yeah.
It was to stop smoking. Nobody smokes around here. Why it was prescribed to me to stop smoking? Like, when did I went for a you know, for this problem? So I'm like, no, why? So I'm gonna leave it on the side.
They give, seizure
Random.
medication for, non-epileptic seizures. So, and then like in the psychiatric, they give seizure medication for, mood disorders. And when this all happened and I quickly relapsed, basically, they gave me a seizure medication, Topamax, which caused these grand mal type seizures. And keep losing these.
Yeah. Your ears are dilated.
Yeah, my ears don't like these things. They're too, like...
I don't like those neither. So
yeah.
That's why I have this massive ones now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to invest. Santa Claus is gonna have to bring me some, gear for this because. So what was I saying? Yeah,
The medication.
But they gave me Topamax to suppress my appetite. Not for seizures and not for, migraines. And immediately, like within 20 minutes of it getting into my system, I started having these convulsive type seizures, which is really scary.
Yeah.
And you're, conscious and aware, but you can't talk because it triggered the F&D. And so, and then what's funny is, the doctor's like, well, you're faking and malingering. He has it all in my report. And resisting care and yada. Well, what do you expect when, your doctor is treating you over Zoom call or telehealth? You got this, your hospital is meant for just acute, psychiatric conditions, but you take this complicated case who has allergies to medication, genetic testing, and, I would have been like, let's send you elsewhere. And then especially you're presenting new, symptoms that, would be a liability on the hospital. You're falling, And our, hospital's not equipped for you,
Uh-huh.
you
Yeah.
know. So,
Oh my God.
but yeah, my statutes of limitations is up. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just fight for anybody that has, FND, and because it was just a
Yeah.
terrible,
Condition.
it's a terrible condition, but terrible PTSD experience. So
It is, yeah, for you to that you have uh yeah, trauma, you know.
yeah,
But so Sarah, I'm gonna have to go because my ticks are just taking too much from me.
yeah,
But I
you're
want to
fine.
say thank you so much again.
It was,
It was super great having another person, sharing
yeah.
same things. And I want to say bye to Yvonne too. I know she's in there typing her little fingers out.
Poor thing.
Bye, Yvonne. Hopefully, get to meet you one day. Is that her YouTube page? Is she on YouTube?
I don't think so. I think
No.
she's
Okay.
just our little lurker
Okay.
supporter. Um, maybe we should have you on, Yvonne, if you're interested. No worries. It
But
would be a lot of fun.
thank you to her for coming and visiting us. But
Yeah.
also thank you, Sarah. And let's do this again another time. Hopefully, someone else of your friends come over and join.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do this Friday, friends, shoot shit. I did hang on. I
Okay.
was
What happened?
showing
I
the
lost.
fire pit on my screen.
Oh. Oh. Okay. But yeah. So
I
we do
can't
that again
decide.
next. I'm not sure next Friday. I'm gonna be going to go visit my daughter, but probably for the next time we do that.
Alrighty.
Oh, snow. Okay.
Anytime.
Thank you again, Sarah, and have a good night, honey.
Yeah.
Love
Love
you
ya.
too.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Ow, ow, ow. You jump.
Hey guys. Thank you for joining JMac. It was awesome to have you on. And learning all the things. And Anna, thank you again for coming to join. I'm gonna switch back. I think I'm gonna paint in a little later on my own. And we'll just chit chat for a little bit longer. I'm gonna put you guys on a brief little intermission, and we'll go from there. JMac, enjoy your date with your lovely wife. And Yvonne, I'll stay on here. And Anna, enjoy the rest of your evening. Was really lovely to have you on here again. Alrighty, I will be right back.
The week is long, but we made it here. Fridays glow, the weekend's near. Slow and steady like the tide. Art wide of the surf, where I can write in worlds where healing comes. Creating worlds where healing comes through. Comes through. So let the colors dance, let the laughter spin. The canvas has no limits, that's where I begin. Let the colors dance, let the laughter spin. The canvas has no limits, that's where I begin. Thank you for visiting me once again. Don't forget you are not alone, my friend. Let's start the weekend right, share your shit. Don't forget to share this with a friend. See you later, my friends.
What's going on? There we go. There I am. I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Too many buttons to press, and anyways, I was gonna show you guys YouTube channels to join if you are interested in bugging them. Highly suggest go bugging Mr. J-Mac. There's his channel. So go and subscribe to him. Parkinson's with Jeremy Mack. Jerry Goober, whatever you want to call him. Like you said. And if you rate his channel sometime, just tell him you're rating his channel from Sarah effing Deer, the goober over here. So share your love with him. Too many buttons. Get out of that. And then share. Unfortunately, Daniel is on a different time schedule. But if you're interested, I'm trying to promote him because he is trying to help a buddy with his health, getting services. No offense to Rich, he just looks like he's just literally what he's saying is he's dying. He's just got ME, which and chronic fatigue syndrome, malaise is awful. And go check him out. Go watch his videos. I love his channel name, Post-Exertional Mayonnaise. And give him some support. Let him know that I sent you. And like I said, he's on a different time zone, so and quite busy. So it might be a little while before he can join us and bug us and tick with us and F&D. He also has F&D, so go check that out. And yeah, I'll send you a link and Yvonne, and you can kind of dig around with the thing and explore before you get on. And we can always schedule a time for you to, learn how to use this as well. So, anywho, I hope you guys are having a fabulous weekend. It's Friday. It's not Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. It is Friday. We made it to the weekend. Although I don't know about you, but I always feel like I don't know what day it is anymore. So, and then I'm always shocked that it's like Friday, and when I'm thinking it's Monday every day, or Monday is going on, and all of a sudden I somehow sleep until Friday. So this morning was kind of rough this morning. I wanted to sleep in. And I literally slept until 2, 3 o'clock. But what time did I go to sleep last night? I think I stayed up late last night. I think I only stayed up until 2 a.m. maybe. I think. But I think my 24-hour, because I kind of had to, I couldn't sleep. And then I had my appointment for housing on Wednesday, and I think I pushed myself to stay awake, and then I had like this 3-hour cat nap, and then I think I stayed awake until 2 a.m., and then I think it was all catching up on me. So there's that. And then I've got somebody's taking me halfway. Thank you. Meeting a family member, and a family member is meeting up halfway. I think we're getting that all situated, so then I can hang out with that family member instead of I just don't feel like I have the capacity to go an hour south of where I am, and then there's like 5 connections or whatever to get to them directly. And then I was originally wanting to go and spend time with my dad and then go over there. But he and I don't have the capacity to do that, which is understandable. Nothing to make him upset or me upset or whatever. It is what it is. Traveling with a disability is very complex, involves a lot of mental and physical, calculations, and which is really frustrating. The whole transportation is set up for able-bodied people to travel, not for people with disabilities, even though they aim it for, people with disabilities. But I think that needs to change. I think I think we need to get Elon Musk to make the more cars that are autonomous. If you can do that, that would be great. I would so do it. I would so get a car that, you know, could drive me around and live independently. But again, they would make, you know, rules that you have to be able to drive some, you know, because whatever. Anyways, I'm so happy I'm making this. I made so much progress on this. And I'm actually probably going to make these on a regular basis. Like, it does take all day to do, you know, at least 18 inches. Like, this is very tight knit or crocheted. And then I got a little bit looser to just practice my, you know, stitching because it's been decades. I don't care if the person already knows what they're getting for Christmas, but I might change my mind and send it to somebody else. But I think I'm gonna send it to this one person. They're not gonna care, you know, what it looks like. I know it's so pretty. But then at the same time, I'm like, I want to keep it. But so I am charging $29 if anybody is interested. So that's been my kind of project lately. I kind of took a little bit of a break from the art to do that. So, and something like this takes me a week to do anyways. So it's a hard decision if I want to do these on a regular basis. Now, if I'm getting paid to do it, I will do more. You know, that's how it works. So I know I should be charging more now because I think 2 balls of yarn was like $20. And then I got a crocheting hook that was a couple bucks, I think. I'll have to look. And then I'm deciding to do knitting, but I just got my knitting needles and they're kind of weird. It's like hooked with a plastic thing, and then I thought they were going to be longer. I thought they were going to be like, this is probably about 6, 7, 8 inches, wide. And then I don't know if I can. I'm gonna fold it in half. That way the person doesn't see who, So I knitted a letter for the person that's going to it. So I'm gonna crochet that on there as well. But I might change my mind. And this is a smaller thread. It's not that great. It's a practice. So trying to do, lettering, is weird. So, maybe if you're interested, send me a coffee or send me an email. And then I'll put your name in a contest or something. Maybe I'll do a contest for this. So if you live in cold country, let me know. Just send me an email, say you're interested, and I might send it to you. We'll do it that way. Because I can always make more. And anywho, or if you need a Christmas gift idea, I don't know, just let me know. You never know what I might do. What is everybody doing for this weekend? Would love to know. Oh my goodness. Now I've got all my songs going on in my head. So thank you, J Mac, for coming on when you did, because I was starting to get all my songs in my head. ADHD. That's rough. Having them all cram in my head. I'm crazy because I'll listen to music and I will listen to a TV show or whatever at the same time. I don't know. I'm weird. So yeah, thank you again, J Mac, for coming on here and interrupting your date night to show your support. Do your things, you're obligated to do other things, no worries. Can't do everything at all at once. Anyways, well, guys, it's already 10 o'clock. This day was short because this girl needed to sleep, and I think I need to go back to bed and watch whatever and try to go back to sleep. Because this girl's tired when I fidget with my eyeball, and my eyeball is very tired. Woke up tired. I don't know. But then at the same time, I'm like, I need to get, work on this painting and work on it because I got lazy and not lazy. I gotta correct myself. I've been working on this all week, and this has been good. Good hand-eye coordination. Because that is when I went to eye therapy many, 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 many moons. That was on the East Coast. They would have me do, hand motions, left, right, up, down, with this panel that had lights that had arrows, and it would, you had to do the hand motions up, down. I don't even know. And then they would have me do, you remember when kids had like these little toys that like link together and they would pop together? So like they would have me watch TV and take these things apart and put them back together. But I don't know how that all worked. Like, I guess like you're paying attention to the TV but you're at subconsciously, paying attention to these little links that you would take apart. Connects was another thing. What else? Oh, and those books that you have to look at them until your eyes cross. And they were like kind of blurry and had like multiple images. And then if you looked at it for long enough, that the actual picture would, pop out at you. They would make me do those. Looking at a pencil or, putting your finger, your thumb on your nose and looking at your pinky and then inching it out and looking at each of your pinky and your thumb. Or a pencil was another, eye therapy. That was many, many moons and ago, that to the point that I don't remember going to eye therapy, like that era was very distant. Don't remember much of it. And that could have been because I was misdiagnosed with partial complex seizures when I was in high school. But then I was misdiagnosed with ADHD and put on Adderall about, when I was 10. So 4 or 5 years of, Adderall caused me to have seizures. So that would have been my first cue that stay away from healthcare. They put me on trilopitol, and then I was on Paxil, which I'm finding out through all the research that I've done. Paxil is not the best, probably the worst, along with Prozac. And I was going to show you guys something else. A little girl died recently. Hang on. I can't do two things at once. Where's my list? Was I going to show you guys my list of... I just added him. Where was it? Hang on. Dr. Joseph just put on a post about a little girl that died because she was on his post. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show this to you. And if you want my advice, coming from somebody that had been on Paxil back when I was 10, 11, or no, 15. I was 15. High school's hard. Try natural methods first. Try changing your lifestyle. Try, testing beyond testing for vitamin deficiencies. Because looking back, high school's hard. Middle school's harder, I think. Kids, learn from their parents, about bullying and stuff. I was the new kid in high school, new kid in town, new kid, and most of the kids that I went to school with, they all knew each other. They grew up with each other, and it wasn't until probably junior year when high school was getting easier. Yeah, almost halfway through. Senior year was, even better. So teach your kid about bullying, please. Yeah. Paxil, I think these medications are dangerous. And this just hit home, this just, I don't, I think kids should not be on social media, at least until high school age, because they're gonna need, to live, after high school. But I'm gonna share this. And hang on. You would think that I would learn this by now and be quicker. I think it's because I want my own, media. And I would put these buttons in different spots. So, but I think it's more the antidepressant, Prozac. Prozac is the worst. And trust me, I've tried Prozac. I've tried pretty much a lot of different drugs in psychiatric. So, if you haven't followed Dr. Joseph, go check him out. I think he has a lot of useful information. So, there's that. Go check him out. Yeah. Jillian Michaels is also a good. She had an episode the other day. I watch too much stuff. Just saying. Just saying. I got a problem now. A good problem. Because I think these things need to be talked about. These dark issues with our systems and media and all the things. It's pretty dark around there. Never in my wildest dreams that I would think that something like this. And I regret, because that might be a later topic. I don't know. My brain's not working. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I might come on here tomorrow, depending on how I feel. It'll probably be about 6 o'clock dinner time for you guys. Maybe later. I haven't really decided. I will probably make that decision tomorrow. That way we don't mess up algorithms and YouTube, because I think that messes the messaging, and I think for here, as much as I want to, be accountable and all, schedule and all that, I can't do that with this, because I could be like so fatigued from doing X, Y, and Z yesterday, or 3 days from now. At least I try to just I just I need all the flexibility with having this. And that's where like the ableism mentality come, you need to show up, you need to be on time, you need, and I need to just say fuck it and stop, with this ableism mentality, accountability. I do try, and at the end of the day, that is enough for me. That's all the capacity that I have. So yes, I showed up today. I wanted to sleep in, but but really, I'm tired. I'm tired all the time. It's hard. Having a fuzzy brain all the time is Not fun. Dissociation is not fun. And I still struggle with that dissociation crap. Like, and that all started when they gave me that IV. I wish it would go away. There are times when I'm like, grass is greener. And I've only had a handful of those, when I stopped doing Cymbalta. For those that don't understand or haven't been here, I am highly allergic to Cymbalta. I weaned off of that. A little bit at a time. I made that decision actually when they sent me the letter that the lot of medication that I had for that, I had also at the same time had asthmatic bronchitis, and I couldn't keep anything down, like not even nausea medication, which usually helps in those incidences. I couldn't even keep that down. Breathing treatments didn't work. And that could have been a result of my F&D having spasms, and then that triggered my F&D. If that makes sense. If not, then, oh well, that's my experience. So, that, like, made me think it's time. And then I think in March was when I was like, okay, we need to wean, because I didn't want to have the protracted withdrawal symptoms, which also can mimic or vice versa, either protracted or F&D symptoms. So, and I feel like if it was protracted withdrawal symptoms, awesome. They are a little bit better. So, but like I said, I'll advocate for F&D either way, because I've seen too much. I've dealt with too much abuse in the medical system, and yeah, I'm here to support you. Whether you have F&D, Parkinson's, MS, what else? Transverse myelitis. What are other things that I can name off? Stiff person syndrome, which is what Celine Dion has, which is more rare. CRPS, fibromyalgia. What are other? ME, CFS. Now, I can't really say my brain can't doesn't have the capacity to say the actual medical terminology for ME, but let's see here, which I should practice saying that. Seizures, epilepsy, non-epileptic seizures, which I was hoping that my gal on TikTok would come and join maybe next time. If you're watching this, I would love for you to promote your petition, because I know a lot of our FNDers can join in on that. That change. She wants to change it to functional seizures, and get rid of the psycho part of non-epileptic seizures, or just calling it non-epileptic or pseudo seizures. She wants to eliminate those two words off the, diagnosis, which I couldn't agree with you more. And I know, let's see here, there's probably about 300,000, maybe there's probably 500,000 that have FND now, because I'm sure Birmingham of Alabama University has, had more research and more people are coming out with FND, functional seizures. If you are a paramedic and medical professional, please if you see conversion disorder, try to get that change for the, patient to FND. Quit calling it pseudo seizures or psychogenic seizures. The protocols for seizures are, actual epilepsy does not work. I'm aware and conscious that when you come up and you start sterno massaging, it's not going to work. And I can't talk because the PTSD part of it is preventing me and making my brain like, I want to scream and yell at you because this is not going to work. I'm aware this is just going to exacerbate the, my symptoms and prolong the episode. I would just rather call it functional attacks, to be honest, or, functional PTSD would be a lot better terminology. PTSD attack, or, but put functional PTSD, or functional complex PTSD would be a better term for me. So, anyways, I digress. I think I'm done for the night. So, alrighty, I went on another ramble. So, you guys have a great night, and I will see you on the next one. Love you guys. Where's my hearts? Why isn't it working? Did J Mac take my hearts? Because I tried to do it earlier. J Mac, you took my hearts. Huh. We'll blame it on you, dude. Let me see here. Reactions, they should be working. Okay, let's try it again. Oh my goodness. We're gonna blame it on J Mac. J Mac. There we go. Sorry, J Mac. We had to blame it on you. All right, guys. You guys have a good night. Things will get better. If you are dealing with FND or any chronic illness or disability and are struggling, it does get better. I promise. I wouldn't promise. I've experienced it. Keep working at it. You will find stability. You will find consistency. Just keep moving forward. I promise it will get better. And with that, see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Bye. And let's see here. Make sure we get the right song on.
Living life with FND. The waves may crash, but they won't break me. With every brushstroke, I'm set free.